Welcome to another episode of Ride and Raz Swifting Way with me, Aled. This is another ladder race. This is a ladder race rematch. TNP the Tour versus Coalition Zeon. It's a 5 versus 5 ladder race on Going Coastal Route in Watopia, 18.7k. It's pan flat, little bumps, but it's pan flat. This is an aero sprinty route. Coalition, we raced them on Monday last week and we beat them narrowly. So they requested a rematch, as this is a ladder race belt, in which we hold the belt, so they wish to kind of compete for that again. So it was their choice of route, and we have feather and draft as our bonuses, our specials, whatever you want to call them. I've turned up on time this time, 15 minutes early, got myself a bit of a warm-up, and I tried to avoid any hiccups, but I couldn't get my bike to connect firstly, my watt bike, but it turned out I hadn't switched it on, so there's always some kind of panic at the beginning. Anyway, the team have been discussing the tactics for this one, the strategy, for a number of days, and the plan we came up with was attack from the beginning, 2 up the front, with a breakaway, forcing Coalition to chase us, do all the work, drag our team back, and then once they join back onto our 2 breakaways, other members of our team who had been taking it easy in the pack would then attack as a breakaway again and just continue those attacks, wear down Coalition as much as we can, and then hopefully a break will stick, or we wear Coalition out that we can compete with them on the sprint, because they have a strong sprinting contingent within their group. So yeah, exciting, should be exciting. Hope you enjoy it, and yeah, enjoy. This is also the 3rd ladder race that TNP are competing in today. We competed in a 6:30 or 7 o'clock, and this is a 7:31, and all of these were streamed live on Inside Cycling World. Colin, as usual, commentating for TNP. So if you want to watch that back, I'll put a link at the bottom of the YouTube video in the description. And I've put a link into
I think 10 is a good one.
My teammate Ray McCarthy and Colin Coates, who's on the other team, Coalition. You can catch their YouTube too.
Alright, lads.
Yeah, it's good unusual. 19 seconds to go. I've had a few more sweets, got some
keep talking.
Hydration in. Let's see how it kicks off. As you'll see, hopefully our plan sticks so we can attack from the off. So straight away, Dave and I put down 10-11 watts. We didn't go absolutely bananas, but just a big enough attack to kind of split things up. And the rider, Colin Coates, who we expected to be their strongest rider throughout the race, not just for sprinting. He was on us, or kept up with us as soon as he could. And we put a bit of a shift in here. And Dave and I decided that we would try and do 1 minute on, 1 minute off. But as you'll hear, I'm on comms, I'm on Discord with my team. So we're always communicating. And yeah, that's what's quite impressive with our group, is that we're all on the same wavelength and we just talk to each other, and there's no egos. So if someone needs to drop off, they drop off. If someone can go, they go. And we kind of make sure that we're all supporting each other and working towards the team win, because that's what ladder racing is about. It's not that kind of individual win. So there you see myself and Dave dropping back a little bit, because Coalition of Quarters and Jorge, or Coach as we call him, takes the lead for a bit. And that's going to be the theme of the next, first half of the race. drop off, attack, drop off, attack. Coalition, join us again, attack again. It's hard work. It takes a lot of effort, a lot of concentration. It's energy sapping. You can see my numbers are high. You can see my outputs are in the red. But as you can also see, when I drop back, I'm with the Coalition riders and I'm in my Zone 2, Zone 3 area and just in recovery, ready for that next supplemented attack.
Alright, let's keep this pace going then.
And there we go, Dave's gone
No one's chasing Dave.
again for another attack to try and break them. I'm sitting back, waiting for Coalition to chase up. Kind of changed within the planning. Originally we wanted to send 2 up at a time, but as everyone knows, a good plan
Keep going,
is to
Dave.
be adaptable. So we ended up only sending 1 at a time to see if the brakes would work, and if they were to work, and Coalition didn't chase them down, then one of ours
Just keep going, they're not doing anything.
push for a bridge.
Alright, one's gone.
But as you can see here, Coalition are
I got him.
catching him,
I got
chasing
him.
him down again. So I'll go with Coalition so that Dave's not his own, and just let Coalition do all the work. I have to say, I do like Coalition Zeon's kit. It's a nice jersey. TNP, we're not such a small, but we're a small squad. Zwift don't see us as big enough yet to deserve a jersey. So that's why we're always in our monochrome white, which actually I think suits us.
Yeah, I'll go at 5. I'll sit back a bit. Alright, go.
So as you can hear, we're constantly communicating. I was planning to go, but one of the teammates felt strong enough to go, had the energy, so I sat back with Coalition, made them work and pull me back. And you can see our attacks are really breaking up the pack, dragging it out. And Coalition really having to work hard.
Go, Dylan. Get away from those 2 behind us. Yeah, I know, he's nothing and stuff. Alright, you go.
It's at this point, Dave goes off the front again, nice and strong, and starts to put in 2 or 3 seconds. The Coalition aren't chasing, so in my head, this is where I need to bridge over.
I've slowed it down a
Waiting for
bit.
Coalition to give us about 4 second, 5 second gap. And then
I'm going to attack in a minute.
put the pedal down.
I'm going to bridge
and
to Dave.
over. As you can see, I put quite a lot of effort into that. 14, 15 watts to get that 7-second gap to Dave down quickly and separate myself from the chasing group so that no coalition driver would drop onto my wheel. Looking back now, it was unfortunate, I think, that the timing was that I attacked just as they sent a message to say they had a mechanical. But to be honest with you, I think I would be absolutely superhuman if I was able to react within milliseconds of that message.
We'll stop at 8 minutes, Dave.
As you can hear in all the recording, it was all pre-planned. I was gonna break anyway at that point. It's just unfortunate. It's the it's what happens in cycling, in real life, and on ladder racing or Zwifting. Mechanicals happen, dropouts happen,
stop, Dave.
And in the middle of a race, you can't stop or ease up for that. It is what it is. We've had races where we've lost 1 or 2 team members with mechanicals or dropouts. To be honest with you, I've turned up to a race on a TT bike for a ladder race where I should have had a normal bike. And yeah,
that's amazing.
Instead of competing with the team, I finished 8th, minutes and minutes behind.
Let's keep going, Dave.
It is what it is. So as you can hear, Dave and I are communicating on Discord, making sure that we are doing 1 minute on, 1 minute off, and just going to TT it at 4.5 watts.
Hi, Dave.
A gap.
Yeah.
Colin, as you saw, tried to chase us back at the beginning, but we kept it consistent, and he appeared to not have the legs to be able to bridge over. And by the time he was in a couple of seconds of us, I think his legs had gone because he drops down to 1.5 watts. And Dave and I can then TT away, hopefully get a gap. And then the rest of our team, super strong, Ray, Coach, and Dylan, can either hold off for a little bit with Coalition, let Coalition do the work, wear them out a little bit, and then maybe 2/3 of the way into the race, they can start pushing hard, wear them out as well, because everyone's worked hard on this one, but I think Coalition have worked a bit harder trying to chase us back.
You all right, Dave? Ready? Hi, Dave. Yeah. No, Dave. Dave, we're fine. Dave, we're fine. We've got 20 seconds. Alright, Dave, you up? That's better. Well then, guys. Yeah, I need to catch you up, Dave. So I sort my shoe out. You stop pedaling for a bit, I'll catch you. I thought you stopped pedaling, Dave. You're still doing 3.5 watts. I don't want to know about what you're doing. Come on then, guys.
So as you can see, Dave and I have now put up 25, 26 second lead over the rest of the riders. But the thing is, the plan is to keep going at this pace, just because 25 seconds on a flat pan route like this, with their strong
I'll take it to 15, Dave.
riders, can disappear quite quickly if we drop down to 3.5 watts and they start doing 3.8, 4 watts. So, and yeah, they've got strong sprinters. They could make those numbers up quickly, so just have to keep going. Looking back at the data, there's a few riders that were struggling for Coalition at the end there, so they've lost one off the back at the moment, but seems to be making up the numbers to come back and join on with the other riders.
Hi, Dave. Well done, guys. This is mega. You ready, Dave? All right. Come in.
As you might have noticed, Ray, Dylan, and Coach have now put a gap of about 10 seconds on 3 of their riders, or even 4 of their riders, and they've got 1 Coalition rider with them. So that's myself and Dave up at the top, up front, and then we've got the rest of our team, the other 3, and a Coalition rider competing for the next 4 spaces. So we've got all 5 riders now in the top 6 placings, with big gaps now forming towards the back, towards the Coalition riders. So it's actually turning out to be the perfect race for us as a team. We wouldn't have expected this to have happened as well as it did. We've got a lot of planning into it, a lot of tactical planning.
How are you, Dave?
We thought we might be able to get 2 up top, and then the rest would be a fight out for the sprint finish. But it appears that either Coalition is trying to help the riders to get back on, or they're all, what we've done is worn them out, which either one could have happened. But at this point, I think we're quite happy with how it's
So
going.
you boys,
So it's just keep heads down.
you boys are putting in.
Dave and
Big
I
shit.
keep going, and then hopefully the rest of our team can fight for the third, fourth, and 5th. Let's see, and maybe we can get those positions. But I know the Coalition riders are strong sprinters. So
Well
the
done,
Coalition
lads.
rider with Ray, Dylan, and Coach will compete until the end.
Yeah. Sorry, you're going up the hill. But I'll take it to 10 past. The show's 14 on 9. You ready, Dave? Sorry, don't go bananas.
Dave's such a strong rider that when he goes on his 1 minute up top, I actually was struggling to hold his wheel, and I don't have steering, so I can't steer with him as he goes past. So actually getting his draft and doing my 1 minute behind was more tiring than actually doing my full minute up front.
Alright, you drop off. There you go. You on? Alright, Dave. Alright, Dave.
So as you can see, Dave and I are coming into that last K and a half, and I'm still struggling to keep his wheel. I enjoy a sprint. I like competing with Dave. He's been a long friend of mine for many, many years. We've cycled a long time before Zwifting.
Are we sprinting,
together.
Dave?
He introduced me to Zwifting and to ladder racing and to TNP, Team Not Pogi. So a lot of history. So in my head, even though we're definitely got 1-2 here with the time,
We've got 35 seconds.
we're definitely sprinting and we're definitely playing mind games together.
Go on, coach. Go on, coach. Well done, Dave. Yes, sir.
And there we have
Come
it.
on, guys.
I beat Dave for the sprint. Phew! I used my feather, saved it to the end, uphill
Come on,
finish.
guys.
And that's a 1-2 for Team Up Pogi.
Go on, lads.
And then
Smash it.
our three other riders, Coach, Ray, Dylan, fighting with the Coalition rider. And hopefully,
Go on, coach.
well, as you can see, Coach takes third, Coalition rider takes fourth,
Oh,
and then we take 5 and 6. We've
mega.
got all 5 of
Oh,
our
so
riders
good.
in the top 6. It's
Well
brilliant,
done, everybody.
brilliant result. But yeah,
We've
ultra
got
competitive race
5
with
races in
Coalition,
the top
superb
6.
guys, really great team, squad. It's Coalition Zeon. Really enjoy racing with them. And yeah,
Oh,
we'll be
so
back
good.
ladder racing, I'm sure, in a week or so. I'm off to the Dolomites at the weekend with Dave
Well done.
to ride the Maratona.
How's-
on Sunday for my birthday. So that's going to be epic. Can't wait for that. And if you're interested in ladder racing, please join Team Pogi. We're always looking for great riders of any ability, any background, any age.
Oh, such a team effort.
And
first to 8K.
yeah, you can kind of join us with the fun that is ladder racing, Zwifting, WTRL racing,
So
TTs,
good.
social rides, you name it. And at the end of the month, TNP are hosting their own Zwift race, which is open to all riders.
Oh, so good.
And that should be, I think it's the 28th of July. We'll get information out soon. Thanks very much. Like, share and subscribe, please, if you enjoyed that. I'll see you soon.